Hello DS106, it's Martha. I'm back for week 10. Week 9 was... I'm still processing everything that happened in week 9. As you all know, we spent the week listening to a number of radio broadcasts that members of this community had created to help explain some of the strange events and evidence that's... events that have been occurring and evidence that's being gathered. I don't know about all of you, but I found the stories really alarming. They left me with many, many more questions than answers. Some of what we heard was good advice. Girl's Guide from or to or through the apocalypse. Practice self-care during the apocalypse, although I did find the idea of a blood face mask to be disturbing. Other shows, I think it was Eagle Report, that really, it reminded me, I've made some notes that we need to remember the Trento, Italy connection that I had forgotten about. They really, there were a few though that I felt were questioning my own integrity. I hope that you feel that my job here is to create a safe space for us all to explore the end of the world and to what's happening to us and to the world that we live in. And I hope that you don't think that I am some way implicated in any of this. Also some characters that I found a little bit alarming. The Sunrise group, there was this one character named Winston. I'll read you a quote from this young lady that she was thanking her group and said that she felt like she had quote-unquote taken a chunk out of life from each of you. That's odd. Tales of terrible, terrible loss, particularly from apocalyptic airwaves. I don't know about all of you, but I was left weeping. I am also having some real concerns about our food chains. I'm wondering now if I should stop eating beef, mad cow and cows. And finally, who is Professor James? Who is Professor James? I looked on Mary Washington's website and nothing. I have nothing. Meanwhile, evidence. We've been collecting more evidence. A ring, some kind of decoding ring was found. I don't have it, so one of you is the one who has the decoding ring. Presumably it should be used to decode something. That's typically what one does with the decoding ring. Another CDE memo, this time a survey of questions for symptoms. And these maps, what are these maps? I think there's still more evidence out there. Oh, there is. There is a strange radio broadcast. Hold on one moment. Let me play it.
This is an emergency broadcast. Repeat. This is an emergency broadcast. An unprecedented flu-like infection of unknown origin is being monitored in nearby human populations. The virus acts upon previously undetected genetic material in some infected individuals, resulting in unpredictable behaviors. Mutations seem to fall into at least 4 categories, each expressing themselves differently. The origin of the original genetic material continues to be a mystery, but the CDC and CDE confirm that mutation expression can be deadly or dangerous to the infected individual and those nearby. If you have experienced any abnormal symptoms in the last 72 to 96 hours, you are encouraged to report to the following locations
on this strange emergency broadcast. I hope that you are continuing to keep your eyes and your ears open to see if there's more evidence. In the meantime, we are moving on. We are going to be diving into video this week, and I want to just go over what we're going to be doing during week 10, week 1 of video for the N106. First of all, we'll be doing 2 daily creates this week. You choose which ones you would like to do. A quick reminder, you are welcome to propose a daily create instead of doing one. You can submit daily create ideas on the daily create website. Make sure you complete the one that you are proposing yourself and submit that with your idea. But if you do that, then that would count as one of your daily creates. In addition, we are going to be doing a unit called Learn How to Read a Movie, where we're going to be looking a little bit more closely at some films, or at least at one film. There's a short piece by Robert Ebert, the kind of film critic legend called How to Read a Movie. Then there's a number of short videos, mostly on YouTube, showing examples of various cinematography techniques. You should pick one. No, you should pick 4 of those to watch, at least 4. That's all. They're not very long. And then you should pick one film that you're going to watch this week. I've given you a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 films to choose from. Some classics, some you may not have heard of. I want to also throw this option out to you. If there is a film version of the book that you read and you would like to watch that film for this assignment, you may do that. Not all of the book's novels that were chosen have a film, but if there is, that's fine too. You're going to watch that film, and you're going to watch it with an eye towards the things that Mr. Ebert discusses. And I want you to, at the end, take one scene, just one scene from that film, and you're going to have to get a copy of it, a video copy of it, and you're going to edit your own commentary over it. So if you've ever watched, say, DVD extras where the director or the writer, producer, some of the actors provide commentary, that's sort of what you're going to be doing. But what you're going to be commenting upon is what you noticed in that particular scene and how it relates to some of the things you read about in Mr. Ebert's essay, as well as the short videos that you watched about cinematography techniques. So that's your video essay assignment, and you're going to be blogging about that when you're done. You're also going to be doing your second evaluation this week. There are a few questions about your work, but there's also a set of questions about your group work. You're going to be doing, then you're going to be choosing 2 different video paths for your video work, and I'll talk in greater detail further down on another video about those 2 paths you can choose, but you only need to choose one. And that's really the week's work, the daily create, the video essay, and your video work, whatever path you choose, plus your self-evaluation. And then, of course, continuing to keep your eyes and your ears open and sharing whatever you find with the rest of the class. Thank you.